Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead, and today I'm dehydrating zucchini. This was an 18-pound zucchini that my friend Raf Jolie brought me, and it made me think of the mock apple pie that I fooled Howie into thinking was an apple pie. So I figured this is a great opportunity to try and dehydrate them as apple pieces, and then maybe later in the winter try a dried mock apple pie. So let's get these in the boiling water. Teaspoon of salt in that boiling water, and I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna very gently. It's always good to have a bowl that fits inside. Gently put it in there. Now, you really don't want to stir them, but you really do want to bring them up to a boil, especially when they're big, thick pieces like this. Let's have a look. No, they haven't even come up to a boil yet. You want to make them kind of translucent almost. Okay, now it's boiling, and we want it to boil for 2 minutes. Oh, I will have to cut that little piece of skin off of there. What's this make you think of, dear?
What is it?
It's zucchini.
Oh.
I'm boiling them, and then I'm gonna dehydrate them, and I'm gonna make a mock apple pie this winter with them. Or I'll add them to an apple pie filling for filler, you know. Now we want these so that they're limp. These are still quite firm. But I'm going to say that's been 2 minutes of boiling. All right, so I'm going to strain these and I'll meet you out in the porch. Okay, here we are out in the porch to get these on the dehydrator. Now listen, folks, I forgot to mention that you need to run these under cold water after you get them out of the boiling water. And these are ones you don't want you want space between these. Now, they're still hot, but I ran them under cold water to try and slow down the cooking because we don't want them mushy. We want them to hold their shape, right? Ouch, try and get them separated. Obviously, I didn't put enough cold water on these. I should have soaked them, I guess. But that's okay. If we get them on here and get them separated enough to dehydrate, then they'll hold their shape. I'm hoping. I didn't exactly cut them in apple shapes. I just kind of cut them with the shape of the zucchini. So I'm doing several trays here, just to make sure they get enough space around them to air dry. When these are going to be dehydrated, see, I'm going to cut that one right in half because it was too thick. They're soft enough to do that. Put our lid on. And these are going at 135 degrees, the fruit and vegetable setting. Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty. Our zucchini is done. And I'm telling you, it sure shrunk. Look at how tiny it is. When I checked on it, I went like, holy smokes, folks. You saw how thick I sliced these. Oh, dear.
It won't take much.
No, it won't. You saw how thick I sliced these, right? So I'm going to I think I'm going to make an apple pie. Or I'm going to use these in some kind of pie. Like maybe I'll try and make a mock apple pie out of the dehydrated zucchini. Look, I mean, I don't even think I'm going to half fill this jar. Like, who would know that that was a 1/2 inch thick slice of zucchini, eh? But I'll tell you something, there'd be some good eating in soups, stews, or even an apple pie. This is some serious zucchini shrinkage, man. You'd think it was cold in there. And that's another reason why we didn't want them touching or overlapping, because they really do stick together. And there it is. In a quart, less, it's not even a half full quart jar. That is how you get an 18-pound zucchini in a quart jar. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying soups, stews, or even mock apple pies. I'm going to see what I can do with these this winter. Take care. God bless.